How's the victim doing, Fender?
Not good. He inhaled a lot of gas. He's still out. It sounds pretty serious. But the farmer medic said there were no signs of external injury. He was conscious before it happened. Anyway, he's alive, barely. He's lucky we found him when we did. But like I said, he's not out of the woods yet. They put him in the medical room of a specialist.
I see. I couldn't help but noticing it seemed like you knew him, Fender.
Sure do. That was Carmelo Gusto. He was here back when the whole IS-7 thing went down.
The confectioner? So he was here 18 years ago too.
Any hoozles. This guy here seems like he's in rude health. Old pal of yours, Malzerino?
Yes, something like that. I'm glad you're okay, Larry.
Something like that? Are you serious, Edgy? You've known me since elementary school. Crush a guy's feelings, why don't you? Anyway, you know you're supposed to call me Luis Dunim when I'm dressed like this. So no more Larry, okay? Got that?
This is Larry Butts. He's a bit of a troublemaker, but he's one of my only friends back from when we were little kids. Ever since he developed a passion for art, he's been trying to make it big as Luis Dunim. But new name or not, he's still the same old Larry.
Whoa, grade school buddies? I need to go tell Gregory about this. He'll be over the moon to hear you have a pal. He was always worried he'd never click with anybody. Hear that, Edgy? You're lucky to have a friend like me.
I never knew I was the cause of such worries to my father. Never mind that now, Larry. What are you doing here?
Luis, Edgy, how many times do I have to tell you it's Luis?
What are you doing here?
What's with the demon eyes? Alright, I'll talk. Just stop looking at me like that.
Good. Now talk.
You wanna know why I'm here? What the heck do you think? For my art, of course. And I'm coming on a date here with Lulu soon, so I thought I'd better skip the place out.
So not actually for your art at all.
Luis, my man, an artist and a romantic. You gotta introduce me to this lady friend of yours. Sure, it's nice to have somebody take an interest for once.
Oh, spare me.
By the way, Mauricio, you ever noticed anything when you found the victims? Nothing in particular.
Didn't you say you saw something awful?
Oh, that! The old guy, he just appeared and then splat. He was on the floor, scared the life out of me. For once, I had nothing to do with any of it.
Don't look so proud. That's the least we should be able to hope for.
I guess I can only apologise for the trouble you've experienced. I'm Judy Bound, the gallery manager.
Another person from the IS-7 incident.
Good to see you, Jules. Mr. Fender, it's always a pleasure.
She was at the reception desk when we arrived, so she's the one in charge here.
I can't believe you had to go through something so awful on our first day in business. Hey, quit that, it's not your fault. Wait, I guess I better introduce you guys. Judy, meet Miles Edgeworth, son of the late, great Gregory. Really? You're Mr. Edgeworth's son? Well. Oh my. Isn't this fabulous? The great man's son here with us. 18 long years have passed, but now look, he's here at last. It's very lovely to meet you, Mr. Fine Attorney number 2. Judy, that was the bomb. I see you're in good a voice as ever.
Miles Edgeworth, prosecutor. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you're a prosecutor. I'm sorry. Forgive me for jumping to conclusions.
She's very polite, but there's something strange about her.
Hey, Judy, can I get an autograph? You could write it here. Well, if you're sure you'd even want such a thing.
Why do you want it, Larry?
Rude, you know who she is, right?
Come on, Malster, you don't keep up with showbiz news and nothing. I guess it's no big surprise.
What's going on? Why are they looking at me like that?
Judy here's a living legend. Not just TV, movies, musicals, chart-topping hits, you name it.
Don't be silly. I'm just a humble art gallery owner now. I finally quit the biz for good. I finished shooting my last movie just the other day, in fact. Some of my co-stars were even kind enough to say they'd come visit once we opened. Anyway, here you are. Good luck with your artistic endeavours. Thank you so much, Judy. I'll treasure it to my dying day.
Ah, you and me are peas in a pod, Louise. Peas in a gosh dang pod.
How lovely for you both. Larry, could you go practice your drawing somewhere or something? You did come all the way to an art gallery after all. It'd be a shame to waste the opportunity.
A real artist drawing our exhibits? Oh, what an honour. Guess you can even have bright eyes once in a while, Edgy. All right, Judy, seeing as you were so nice about it, I guess I will. I'll be right back. Here's a real live wire, that one.
That's one way of putting it. I could only apologise. By the way, there was another woman with you before. Where's she now?
You mean Delicia? Delicia Scone? She's in the medical room helping care for Mr. Gusto. I call it the medical room. It's nothing quite so grand, of course. I couldn't stay with them as I'm the only one on staff, and I can't leave the gallery unattended for long.
Delicia Scone. I've heard that name before, haven't we, Fender?
Sure have. Sounds like our S7 bingo card's complete. Something tells me this isn't a quinky-dink.
Perhaps I could offer you gentlemen a cup of tea?
A drop of the old Judy Brown special blend? Why not, for old time's sake?
That would be lovely, thank you.
Now, if you'll both excuse me, I'd better go explain things to the other visitors. You go do your thing, Jude.
Oops. You go do your thing, Judes. Thanks again.
This aroma. Ceylon, I believe. Let's give it a try. This is a fine blend. A top quality Ceylon indeed. Its citrus aroma.
Sent to improve one's ability to concentrate, right? Your old man said those exact words 18 years ago. Really takes me back. There's just one difference. Jude's called the saucers back then. Not today, though, it seems.
Anyway, don't you think this is a little odd?
Every single person from 18-year-old case, all assembled in the same place at the same time?
Yes. It almost feels as if an investigation is in order.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir, you all right?
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender! We heard you got caught in a poison attack and came as soon as we could.
If it isn't the cavalry, come on, team, bring it in.
No way. Besides, you're both doing just fine. Gummy and I got ourselves all worked up over nothing.
Detective Gumshoe, what were you thinking bringing Kay with you?
Sorry, sir. I knew it was dangerous, what with the poison gas and all, but she wouldn't take no for an answer. I ran and ran and ran and ran, but I just couldn't shake her off.
When it comes to running away, the great thief right here is the world champ.
Then run away. Don't chase the poor detective.
All set, sir. Say the word now and then start investigating. You guys stay here. Gas could still be dangerous.
All right, we're counting on you, detective.
Good luck in there, Dickie boy.
No way, Gummy almost looks like a real detective. I'm so proud of him.
But he is a real detective. This is Edgeworth speaking.
Mr. Edgeworth, looks like the gas is mostly dissipated, sir.
Very good, detective. Now calm down and tell me what you see.
Yes, sir. First up, the exhibit. There's a statue of two people on the left. On the right, some kind of two-horned animal.
Wait, a statue of two people and a two-horned animal? That sounds familiar. In fact, it's identical to the display in the Winter Wing.
Other than that, the place is looking pretty damp. The sprinters sprayed the place good. That's what stopped the gas from spreading.
Sprinklers? Are there any signs of a fire?
No, sir. The fire alarm hasn't been triggered either. Sprinklers are like the type that detect heat and smoke. When they detect something, they send the alarm, either fire or smoke, to the security room. Guess they read the gas as smoke and it triggered the smoke alarm that way.
Was anyone in the security room when that alarm went off?
This place only has one employee, and that's Judy Band, the manager. She was at the receptionist desk along from the security room the whole time the gallery was opened. So she heard the alarm from across the way and turned.
So she heard the alarm from across the way and turned on the sprinklers?
Yep. Seems it can only be switched on manually and only from there. Wonder what they are getting soaked for no good reason, I guess. If it's manual, you could maybe even check how bad the fire was and try and get some stuff out first.
So the security setup is geared around protecting the exhibits. That makes sense in an art gallery, I guess.
Ooh. And one more thing, it's freezing cold in here. This isn't the autumn wind, it's the deep wind winter wind.
So the autumn wing's cold too.
I've checked the temperature. It's 26.5 degrees in here, sir.
Why is the autumn wind being kept the same temperature as the winter wing?
That's about all I got for now. I'll let you know if I find anything else, sir.
Understood. Thank you, Detective Gumshoe.
What did Gummy have to say?
He said the autumn wing is actually quite wintry.
Huh? I don't get it.
I'm wondering what it could mean myself, but it's a bit hard to tell from out here. We should try to get in there as soon as the police are done with their investigation.
Amen to that. We need to see what the deal is for ourselves.
Is there anybody else who might know something in the meantime?
Yeah, there's one guy, Miles' best bud.
His what?
Oh, if we have to. And I guess we have to.
Wait, that's... Kay, didn't expect to see you here. You're looking as fresh-faced as ever. Yeah, long time no see. Larry, right? So here's the deal, Kay. I'm Maurice right now. You see, I'm also a bit of an artist. Ah, so it's your alias. I like it. Good to see you, Maurice. I always knew you were a nice, thoughtful kid. unlike some people.
I have some questions for you, Larry.
What? How am I a suspect? Just because I found the guy doesn't mean I did the crime.
I never said you did. I just need you to tell us what you saw. You said you saw something awful. How so exactly?
Look, I didn't see anything, I didn't do anything, okay? I don't think I did anyway.
Whoa, Chief, you didn't sound too sure of yourself at the end there.
There's something you should know about him, Fender. When something smells, it's usually the butts. We've been saying that about Larry for about 26 years now. His ability to attract trouble is legendary, for want of a better word. His ability to cause trouble, too. I suppose I'd better find out what he did this time. I've got to mind chess him, oh God. Our aim is to uncover anything Larry might be hiding. However,
I didn't see anything, I didn't do anything, you can't prove otherwise.
it's almost impossible for him to keep his cool. I need to bide my time when he gets agitated and wait for him to calm down. Let's start by asking him to go into detail about what he's doing here. He shouldn't prove me too much of a challenge, so let's get this over with. Why exactly did you come to the art gallery today?
What kind of question's that? You don't think I belong in a gallery or something? Hey, if you're gonna ignore me, I'm gonna paint your portrait. When I'm done, I'll scribble all over it.
Okay, I jumped the gun there.
What do you mean, Edgy? Why are you always gonna say stuff like that?
I didn't figure it would accept you so badly. Guess I should watch what I say.
I'm joking, okay? I'd never scribble on one of my pieces. How could I? They're valuable artworks.
According to you, perhaps. I imagine I might struggle to agree.
Oh, laugh it up, funny guy. Luckily some people actually really believe in my work. She's called Lulu, okay? She says my pictures are masterpieces. If she likes something, I'll draw it for her. Anything. Anything at all.
And where is this Lulu? How come you're here alone?
A guy can't be a part of his girlfriend for a second. I have my own life too, you know.
Oh, shit. Is this just one big exercise in... I'm running out of fucking time here. I can't...
Fine, Lulu said she's a Gemini, okay? I thought I could do a sketch of the statue to show her on our date.
I expect you're pretty proud of this sketch.
Not so much this time, actually. You know, it could be a sign and all. I thought maybe she might kind of like it.
How very like you try and tell me nothing and give me so much away in the process. To summarise, you came here today to draw a sketch of the Gemini statue for your girlfriend Lulu.
What? How'd you figure all that out?
From your incessant prattling, you just can't help yourself, can you?
Fine, then I won't say another word.
Larry may want to keep his mouth shut now, but I'll have my answers one way or another. Let's ask him what he did after he arrived at the gallery. We'll soon see what he's hiding, it's just a matter of time. Alright, tell me what you did once you arrived here.
What's the big idea? Why are you staring at me like that? I don't remember. I didn't have a pamphlet, so I didn't know what was where. I just kind of hung around by the fountain. What gives, Edgy? You don't have anything to write, so let me get back to my sketching.
Wait! Guess I ignored him and his blathering for too long. I need to study my opponent's reactions. Yes. Come on. You did receive a pamphlet when you paid your entrance fee at reception?
Huh? You mean entry isn't free to get in here?
You mean to tell me you entered without paying?
I'm sorry, okay? It wasn't deliberate. There wasn't anybody at reception is all. I thought entry must be free.
You're saying Miss Bound wasn't at the reception desk at the time?
Yeah, but it looked like there was maybe somebody in the little room opposite.
Interesting. According to Detective Gumshoe, Miss Bound had to enter the security room to activate the sprinkler system. I expect she wasn't at the reception desk because she was busy responding to the incident.
Right after she finally got the place open for business too. Poor Judy. The Winter Wing, the gallery's greatest attraction, is going to be ruined now.
You say you don't have a pamphlet, and yet you seem to know a lot about the Winter Wing. For example, that the Gemini statue you came here to draw just so happened to be in said room. Therefore, it was the intention to visit the Winter Wing all along, wasn't it?
How? How'd you get me again? Fine, you're right. I came here for the Gemini statue. And yeah, I came here to visit the Winter Wing. I won't deny it.
Larry's not one to confess so easily. Then again, he's always managed to surprise me in unusual ways. Let's see what more he can tell us about the Winter Wing. I expect even Larry found his feet a little by now. I'll have to watch his reactions more carefully and see what information I can glean from him. Larry, be honest. Did you enter the Winter Wing?
What's that? Is that suspicion I see in your eyes? I tried to get in there, sure, but...
You tried to get in, but you couldn't?
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to go in there, but the old guy came out and fell on the ground, and like I said, it was all pretty shocking.
So you were unable to enter the Winter Wing because the victim emerged and collapsed in front of you?
Yeah, he came out the Winter Wing door and then down he went.
Wasn't it the Autumn Wing the victim came out of?
If the stupid poison gas thing had never happened, I'd be in there happily sketching away right now.
Larry seems to have the Autumn and Winter Wings mixed up. Regardless, it seems his aim really was to make a sketch of one of the statues. This could be a useful clue. What did you see in the Winter Wing, Larry?
You don't know that, do you? I told you I didn't see anything. Galleries are nice and all, but I can't change my mind once I got there. Thought I'd go meet my girlfriend instead.
I think it's time to deploy my clue. Didn't you say you came here to make a sketch of one of the statues for your girlfriend? You gave up on that a little easily, didn't you? Surely you saw something, even if you were distracted by the victim's collapse.
Well, I did not see something. But that doesn't prove I did see something totally terrifying either, does it?
Really, Larry, you could at least try to make this a little harder for me. I put it to you, Larry Butch, you did in fact see something totally terrifying.
Edgy, are you some kind of mind reader? Fine, I guess there's no point trying to keep it a secret any longer.
I'm not sure there's much point in you trying to keep any secret given your track record. I wasn't exactly the most edifying use of my time, but that's checkmate.
I couldn't help staring at the Gemini statue. My eyes were drawn to it.
You keep talking about a Gemini statue, but there's no way you saw what you think you saw. It's simply not possible.
What do you mean? You think I saw a ghost statue or something?
Larry's still labouring under the misconception he was looking at the Winter Wing. This piece of evidence shows us what Larry was really looking at.
Well, shit, I probably should have checked the court record earlier then.
Take that!
Take a look at this pamphlet. The Autumn Wing features sculptures depicting Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces and Aries. Not only that, but I've seen the statue depicting Gemini in the Winter Wing for myself. Which means that whatever you saw, it can't have been a statue of Gemini.
Guess that makes sense.
Why is he not more surprised by that?
It did seem pretty weird now I think about it. One of the two people did look like a goddess. So the other stuff, I guess, that wasn't my imagination either.
Other stuff?
You're interested in it too, aren't you, Edgy? Great, let me show you.
Show me? Show me what exactly?
I drew a picture of it all, got the whole scene down exactly as I saw it. I'm still not that confident in my work, so, I want to see. Really? All right, here.
What on earth? It's grotesque. You're trying to tell me the statue was crying tears of blood?
I have to say, Larisse, that's pretty scary. Right? Because it was scary. It was supposed to be a statue of Gemini, but it turned out to be a goddess right before my eyes. It freaked me out so bad I screamed out loud.
So he wasn't reacting to the victim collapsing in front of him after all? Wait, when you say turned into a goddess, what do you mean exactly?
What do you mean what I mean? The bottom half was suddenly a fish, that's what I mean.
A goddess with a fishy bottom half? Sounds like a Pisces to me. I heard it's all based on this legend of a goddess and her son turning into fish to escape some baddie.
Really? I thought Pisces were just two plain old fish. Edgy, do you think the statue's cursed? I mean, tears of blood turning into a fish? That's some pretty cursed stuff right there.
Don't be a fool. I imagine you simply mistook one statue for the other.
Look at you, tucking it carefully into your organizer.
I simply thought I might have a use for it later. Maybe in the bathroom.
You're the worst, Edgy, the worst!
Kind of freaky deaky though, huh? A statue with a bottom half that changes shape? I'm pretty keen to find out what went down that autumn wing, aren't you?
I suppose I am, yes. Could there be some kind of trick to the Pisces statue, perhaps? Edgeworth speaking.
I'm just about done in here, sir. There's no danger from the gas anymore. You can come on in now.
Thanks. Good work, Detective. Seems it's finally safe to enter the autumn wing.
The good detective sure has impeccable timing. Come on, let's go take a look. I want to see this Pisces statue.
You're going in there, Kay? Maybe I should come along too.
Did you really think I was going to leave you out here on your own? I know better than that. Alright everyone, to the autumn wing. Here we are at last. It really does look a lot like the winter wing.
Glad you could make it. Oh, hey there. You're, Harry, was it? Good to see you, Harry.
No, for the last time. The name is Larice Dunim.
Detective, your report if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. First off, I found a blowtorch. The nozzle was still warm when I found it, so I guess it was used recently.
Was somebody using it to heat something? Was the step ladder already like that when you entered?
Yeah, guess it was used by whoever let off the gas. The gas was inside the case until someone opened the lid.
Is that so? The Pisces statue.
Eh? You sure up on your constellations, sir? You don't want the other cases too?
This is the autumn wing, so I imagine it should be Capricorn.
Guess there's no fooling you, sir. I thought it was supposed to be Taurus. That weird cloth draped around it kind of tricked me up. Isn't that piece of luminous cloth from way back when? What's that doing here?
Now we have evidence from the IS-7 incident too.
Taking a look around. It seems there's a piece of luminous cloth leads these other cases too. Yeah, and that just makes you want to see what's hiding underneath real bad. Sure, let me whip more for you.
Wow, they're beautiful.
So the transformation Larry witnessed could have been the moment when the cloth around the Pisces statue lower half fell away.
See, Edgy? See? I wasn't imagining things and I wasn't mistaken.
Listen, Milester, I think we'd agree this room's fishier than a bucket of fish. My hunch is somebody deliberately tried to make this room look like the winter wing.
Yes, I was thinking exactly the same thing. They even covered the statues up just in case as a way to make them look similar. With a cloth over the bottom half, the Pisces and Gemini statues look almost the same.
Ditto for Capricorn. Cover the bottom half and he looks pretty much like Taurus. The other two can't be fixed as easily. Covering up the cases completely was the only answer.
So somebody went to some lengths to disguise the autumn wing as the winter wing. I'd say we need to take a closer look at things here, wouldn't you say, Fender?
Who said that? Oh, not you two again.
Mr. Winner and Judge Gavelle.
Oh, what the heck are you guys doing here? You're the last thing I need. This is my scene, you hear? Mr. Edgeworth, it seems I failed in my duty yet again. I pray one day to make you see your presence is not required at every crime scene. Ugh. And that co-opting a good detective for your own ends is neither right nor good. I'll have to give you serious consideration as to how the goddess of judges would have me judge you.
You got it all wrong. It was me who asked Mr. Edgeworth to help, not the other way round.
It was. Then I'll guess you know what that means, Detective Flatfoot.
Oh, you mean?
Exactly. Your, salary check is taking a hit. Bet you're looking forward to payday now. Always wanted to say that.
Man, getting a wage cut from you of all people.
Not so fast, Mr. Winner. I was simply assisting with the police investigation as a witness and a bystander. Detective Gumshoe's entirely in the right.
Oh, he is, huh? You're saying I should give him a bonus instead?
That's not what I'm saying at all.
Hey, I wouldn't mind a little salary bump.
Your compassion and generosity are truly heartwarming, Eustace. But you must take into account past transgressions when making judgments that concern the future. I hereby judge Mr. Edgeworth and his associates unfit to tread the hallowed grounds of this scene. Why? We only just got here. The goddess of justice has conferred her blessings onto Eustace and Eustace alone.
By which you mean this is Mr. Winner's case.
That's exactly what she means. It's time for the warm-up act to get off the stage. After all, I solved this one already. I have a suspect lined up and everything.
What do you say? A suspect already? Who?
Who else but your artist friend over there? Huh? Me? Me? What's going on, Edgy?
Your guess is as good as mine. I can only begin to imagine how the boy's mind works.
Unsurprising you lack the attitude to understand the winning mindset.
Lack the attitude. Something tells me he doesn't know the real winning turn of phrase.
Well put, Eustace. Mr. Edgeworth does indeed lack a certain aptitude. Yeah, exactly. Where's your aptitude, smart guy? Wow, he's totally shameless. Underestimate my information gathering skills at your own peril. Before we come here, we dropped by the medical room to ask the doctor a few questions. He told me where the poison gas came from.
And where might that have been?
It was, in this chemical you can find everywhere. I can't think of the name now, though. Wait here a second. Let me just call him real quick. Perhaps I can answer your question while Eustace is on the telephone. Why didn't I make the call if you knew the answer? The gas was created by mixing two specific chemicals. Ubiquium and asphyxion.
Ubiquitous and asphyxiation, really?
What kind of chemicals are they? Ubiquium is a red liquid used in all manner of everyday products. Paint and dishwashing liquids among various others. On its own, entirely benign.
So it's something anyone could get their hands on?
Precisely. The same can't be said for asphyxion. That does sound nasty. What's it used for? It's the main ingredient of a product used called Infesticide Ultra. Pure white in colour and unavailable to the average consumer. In fact, it's nigh impossible for members of the public to obtain it here in this country. As such, we're currently investigating where it might have come from.
Right. So look out for pink residue, then.
I'm back. I know the name of the chemical now.
Don't waste your breath. Judge Cavell informed us already.
Huh? Oh, great. That'll make this quicker, I guess. The source of the gas, ubiquium, used in paint and stuff, right? And there's somebody here at the gallery today who bought paints with them. Your friend, the artist. You can't accuse me just because of that. Objection to the paints and the palette in your hand. Edgy, is this kid okay? He seems a little...
Indeed. I haven't known him long, but he's a little prone to jumping to the wrong conclusions.
Hey, quit talking about me like I'm not even here! Ignore them, Eustace. They're simply intimidated by you, nothing more. Why not give them yet another reason to fear you with one of your winning deductions? Winning? Yes, good idea. Get a load of this, losers. Our friendly artist here won the race to find the victim and was the first on the scene, correct? The gas at the scene was poison which made from ubiquitous, which as we know is found in paint. He was carrying paint on his person, and he was the one winning stride away from the victim, which surely makes him the winner on our list of suspects. Right, Gavel? You think so too, right? It's a possibility that certainly can't be discounted. Well, would the artist like to share his version of events? Did you leave red paint at the scene of the crime? Or something more sinister? The catalyst for a cloud of toxic gas, perhaps? I think I might have left my heart there, you know, and you might have picked it up. I would be careful what you say to me. My gavel's already primed to deliver a guilty verdict.
Ignore him, please, Your Honour. It's for the best.
Quit stalling! You can't run away from the fact my reasoning is flawless. Admit defeat and crawl out of here with your tails between your legs, because I win!
I have better things to do than pick holes in your faulty logic, but I don't suppose I have much of a choice.
Hold it!
I'll be the first to admit he's something of a suspicious character.
First to admit? Are you trying to beat me to it? You can't, because I'm the winner. I'm the first rate, always. I'm the first rate artist, you say?
Larry, I don't need you to make this any more convoluted than it already is. Please, Mr. Winner, just continue.
Hold it!
We do indeed. It seems it's found in a number of everyday products.
Right, which makes your friend's paint pretty darn suspicious. Is it also found a bunch of other stuff too? She has a winning point, I guess, right, Gavel? I suppose she does. As I said, ubiquitous is also found in dishwashing liquids, among other things.
In other words, paint isn't the only possible explanation.
No, but just listen to the rest of my amazing deduction, will you?
Hold it!
This is by no means certain. It's by no means certain that paint was the source of the poison gas.
Well, then it's by no means certain it wasn't either. Was that supposed to sound clever? Copy Mr. Edgeworth's speaking style isn't shortcut to looking cool, you know.
You made it sound as if you think there's something wrong with how I speak.
Anyway, to bring it all home, my winning deduction shows he had paint and he was closest to the victim.
Hold it!
That's really all you're basing your suspicion on, Mr. Butts on.
What? You have a problem with that? Show me some proof, loser. Put up or shut up. He's literally asking for it, Mr. Edgeworth.
He is. Let's find the right piece of evidence and really give it to him. We know Mr. Winner isn't much of a listener. We also know his reasoning is likely to be based on a flawed assumption.
He even found the other guy and he still got it wrong somehow.
Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. It's a waste of all our time. Your deductions are anything but winning, I'm afraid, unless you're looking to win a prize for incoherence.
Huh, you agree I deserve a prize?
You're a prize idiot is what you are. What you deserve is to be set right. The gas came from within the case containing the sculpture of Pisces.
It did. I was created by the artist guy. But the red paint, which we know is full of ubiquium.
Allow me to offer you a bit of advice, one prosecutor to another. It always helps to listen carefully to others. The gas is created when ubiquium is mixed with another substance, asphyxian. Paint containing ubiquium alone wouldn't create any kind of gas at all.
It wouldn't? I thought they said the guy was asphyxiated with ubiquium.
You're telling me all this time it was based on mishearing the forensic report? The gas had already done its work by the time Mr. Butts found the victim. Perhaps it's your own aptitude you should be worrying about.
My aptitude? Well, what does that even mean? You literally used the word 5 minutes ago. It means one's ability or how suited one is for a particular task, Eustace.
And attitude, the other word you misused only minutes ago, is another thing entirely.
I get what you're doing. You're making fun of me again.
What I'm doing is demonstrating you do not have the aptitude required to head up the investigation.
Before you go any further, you might wish to consider some of the flaws in your own statement.
And what flaws might those be?
Firstly, you cannot prove your artist friend did not enter the Autumn Wing.
That's...
Secondly, you cannot prove the red paint did not have something to do with the crime.
The paint isn't as important on its own, surely. What's important is the combination of the red ubiquium with the white asphyxian. How exactly are the two substances introduced to one another? Surely we need to figure that out before anything else.
Indeed we do. And that is what Eustace will be investigating next. Or what he would already be investigating had he not been here making needless trouble.
We're not here to make trouble. Quite the opposite, in fact. We're here to help.
Are you saying you know how the gas was made? I don't believe you.
I can certainly point you towards a vital clue as to how it was done.
He's bluffing, Eustace. Ignore him. It's fine, Gavel. He's clearly lying. Might as well let him talk himself even further into a corner. If you are sure. Come on then, show me what you've got. What shows how the gas was created, huh?
Take that!
Oh. This piece of evidence shows pretty conclusively how the gas was made.
You'd be well advised to stay clear of Mr. Edgeworth and his little theories, Eustace. They can cause dizziness, nausea, and perjury.
He visibly moved away from me.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, don't let them poison the discourse. You can do this.
Should have checked the evidence. Somewhere of ubiquium and asphyxian have been mixed. Red ubiquium and pure white asphyxian.
Ah.
Take that!
You're saying this somehow shows us the chemicals were mixed to make poison gas?
That's exactly what I'm saying, yes, thank you for noticing.
Well, they say I have a good eye.
The red tears Mr. Butts saw, that was the ubiquium.
Wait a second. Are you saying the statue cried the stuff out? So what, our culprit's some kind of evil spirit?
How much time am I going to have to waste talking him through this step by step? The red tears alone would not have been enough to create the gas. They must have mixed with something else inside the case.
What? And what evidence do you have that that's what happened?
The evidence is right there in the sketch I just showed you. I need to point out the part that shows the two liquids had mixed together.
Take that!
Observe the pool of pink liquid beneath the Pisces statue's glass case. This clearly shows the two chemicals mixed.
What? I don't get it. How does one prove some ubiquium mixed with some... How does that prove some ubiquium is mixed with asphyxion?
We have an artist with us, why don't we ask him? Larry, you claim to be something of a painter. I imagine you have some experience mixing colours. What happens when you mix red with white?
Don't treat me like a dum-dum, Edge. I did graduate from junior high, you know. Any idiot knows red and white makes pink. I mean, there's variations. You got your rose pinks and your baby pinks.
That will be more than enough, thank you. You see what I'm getting at now, Mr. Winner? Oh, I think I do. Ubiquium's red, asphyxion's white. Mix the two together, you get pink. That's what the pink liquid is. Yes, very good. We got there. Yes. Interesting.
I think you finally convinced him.
Mr. Edgeworth, you've raised a possibility, nothing more. We cannot know for sure that this shows the result of the two chemicals having mixed. Besides, the sketch you're attempting to enter as evidence was drawn by a suspect. How can we possibly hope to rely on its veracity?
Hey, I just drew everything exactly as I saw it. A true artist never lies or embellishes the truth.
Forgive me, I did not ask for your opinion.
Oh, she's a cold one, but I like it.
You may rest assured, Your Honour, that I mean to prove my theory to all of your satisfaction.
I may not be wise to jeopardize your position any further, Mr. Edgeworth, especially as there's another question which you have yet to provide a satisfactory answer. How can you prove the man did not enter the autumn wing? Until you're able to do, there is little more to discuss.
Wait, maybe the victim could help us out with that.
Mr. Gusto? He's still unconscious and in critical condition.
He is? Okay.
If you don't mind, he just needs to carry out his own investigation of this area. If you'd be so kind to leave him in peace. For the presiding judge's sake, I pray to the goddess you do not need to be summoned to testify. Now then, is there something you wish to say, Mr. Artist?
If you could just hold that pose for a moment there, Miss Ice Queen.
I'm Justice Verity Gavel. I'd be grateful if you would dispense with the childish epithets.
Finally, she tells me her name. Nice to meet you, Verity. Name's Louise Dunim, but you can call me Louise.
If you could stop wasting the court's time, Mr. Dunim.
Yeah, sorry, it's just there's something I forgot to mention. The door was locked. I tried to open it, then the old guy came tumbling out.
It does appear the door can be unlocked from the inside. However, it does not necessarily mean it was locked at the time as you claim. Without proof, your statement carries little weight, I'm afraid.
Objection!
Well, as it happens, I can back our pal up here on that. Yep, we tried to come in here too, just like the guy said, locked up tight. Ain't that so, Marzarino?
It is. I distinctly remember how it went. Prior to the events with the gas, it was not possible to enter this room from the outside.
And what is to say your suspicious friend was not here at the victim at the time?
The fact he didn't suffer the ill effects of the gas. Search him for a gas mask if you like. I doubt you'll find one.
I see. I suppose I have to take you at your collective word.
That was a little too easy. Well, Judge Cavell, do you accept Mr. Butts is no longer a viable suspect? And once again, Mr. Winner's deductions have fallen short of the mark.
What are you talking about? I just needed some more information, that's all. You can't blame a guy for being a little hasty with his deductions. You know it's not called for a prosecutor to be saying stuff like that, right? Very well. Perhaps we'll call in our next suspect. Mr. Dooner, you may step down from the stand. Huh? Go, you mean? I was enjoying our time together, Verity. Let me stick around, please. Overruled. Show no mercy, squish my heart into goopy mush, I love it.
Who exactly is this next suspect?
The pharmacist, Delia Scone. Your artist friend may assure to lay his hands on a bottle of Infesticide Ultra. Someone in her line of work would surely have been able to have a better idea of why such a thing could be acquired. The court hereby calls a 10-minute recess. Eustace, go and fetch the suspect. Your winning smile will bring her running, I'm sure. My winning?
Of course, Cavell. Let me go get her at once. Hey, Detective Flatfoot, you carry on investigating while I'm gone, okay? Sure. Is it possible? Could Judge Cavell have suspected Miss Scone from the start?
Now you mention it, she wasn't helping Mr. Winner like she usually does, huh?
What exactly is your angle, Judge Cavell?